The Northrop F-5A multi-purpose supersonic fighter has been selected by the United States Department of Defense for operational deployment under the Military Assistance Program. Northrop Corporation's NORAIR division designed the F-5A to perform numerous diversified missions: ground attack, close support, interdiction, day-air superiority, and reconnaissance. A multiplicity of stores in varied combinations may be carried and delivered from its 7 external stations. For day-air superiority, the F-5A will mount 2 sidewinders. For extended air patrols, a 150-gallon tank would be hung on the center pylon, and 150-gallon tanks on each inboard pylon. Ferry mission configuration includes the addition of 50-gallon tip tanks. For ground support, the F-5A in one configuration will carry 2 750-pound bombs mounted on the outboard pylons, and for additional range, 1 150-gallon tank on the center pylon, 2 150-gallon tanks on the inboard pylons, as well as the 50-gallon tanks on the wingtips. Other bombing configurations are 3 500-pound bombs, 3 1,000-pound bombs, or 12 250-pound bombs mounted in clusters of 3, 1 set on each inboard pylon, and 2 clusters on the center pylon. For a napalm strike, the F-5A will carry 3 750-pound napalm bombs. Air-to-ground missile and rocket configurations include 4 GAM-83A bullpup missiles, and on the center pylon, 1 150-gallon fuel tank, 16 5-inch Zuni rockets, 4 to each pod, or 76 2.75-inch Mighty Mouse rockets, 19 to each pod. Maximum weight loading consists of 1 2,000-pound bomb on the center pylon, 1,000-pound bombs on both inboard pylons, 750-pound bombs on the outboard pylons, and the 50-gallon tanks, making the external load 6,150 pounds. Gross takeoff weight in this configuration is 19,115 pounds. 40 cubic feet of internal space is available in the nose, providing ample room for various fire control systems and supplementary avionics necessary to perform all-weather missions. Capable of rapid deployment over large areas, the F-5A has an unrefueled range of 1,660 nautical miles, with 600 pounds of fuel remaining in reserve. Northrop has achieved a unique combination in this aircraft: outstanding performance with simplicity, which makes it an effective weapon system in limited war operations. The F-5A is known as a pilot's airplane, and justly so. Supersonic from sea level to 50,000 feet, with the safety and reliability of twin engines and dual systems. With only one engine operating, its performance is comparable to currently operational subsonic attack and fighter aircraft. With an ambient temperature of 90 degrees, the F-5A, with a gross weight of 14,700 pounds, takes off from a ground roll of 3,100 feet. During recent evaluation flights, pilots with relatively low jet time accomplished landings with ground rolls of 1,615 feet. The F-5A first proved its sod field capabilities by making repeated landings and takeoffs from the unprepared turf next to a runway in California. The low weight of this aircraft, its ruggedness and small size, combined with excellent short field landing and takeoff performance, facilitates operations in advanced areas, not relying on paved runways. Several touch-and-go as well as full-stop landings were executed during these evaluation flights. The F-5A again demonstrated its adaptability to sod field operations by making many routine landings and takeoffs from non-paved surfaces. The high thrust-to-weight ratio, coupled with modern power plants incorporating variable nozzles, minimize performance degradation due to soft, uneven terrain and increased temperatures. All of the pilots participating in these field trials exhibited the same handling excellence for which this aircraft is noted. Taxi and turning on soft ground is accomplished with ease because the F-5A is equipped with nose wheel steering. The F-5A, with self-contained cartridge starting and single-point fueling to all tanks, is ideally suited to remote field operations. Designed for simplified maintenance, this small fighter's modest requirement for special tools reduces logistical support to a minimum. Typical of the F-5A's built-in maintainability is the ease with which engine changes are accomplished. Engine accessibility is simplified by the 6-bolt detachable tail cone, which is removed without disturbing the vertical stabilizer or its controls. An overhead rail in the engine bay and a trolley attachment on the engine facilitate removal and replacement. The light weight of the engine would permit manual installation and removal if the universal lift trailer were not available. The engines, which are interchangeable, may be installed on either side. Hydraulic pumps and AC generators are airframe mounted to further simplify engine changes. The maintenance simplicity of the F-5A reduces manpower requirements significantly below that of any other supersonic fighter now in service. An intensified program of armament tests have proven the versatility of this weapon system. The F-5B, a two-place version of the F-5A, will utilize a forward fuselage section similar to the United States Air Force's supersonic trainer, the T-38. Two-place F-5Bs, in addition to tactical capabilities, will provide a high-performance environment for pilots to check out and maintain proficiency in instrument and navigation flying. Northrop Corporation's NORAIR division will produce F-5As in quantity to strengthen the defense and tactical capabilities of the free world.